Hello and welcome to another video. Life has been really busy, still adjusting to life with a new baby. My wife's on her summer schedule. She's a teacher, so she's home a lot more. So there's just generally a lot more going on around the house. So I haven't had as much time to set aside to put out some videos. So let's get ready. Let's jump in. What better way to come back than a haul video? So here's my haul of my Blu-rays and my books for May 2025. Actually, May has already passed. That's how messed up I am time-wise. June 2025. So here's my June 2025 Blu-ray and book haul. Kicking things off with the movies. I actually picked up a lot this month. I had about 10 movies and looks like 4 books here, so a lot more than I anticipated picking up. I thought June would actually be a little bit slower for me, but there were some sales. There was a Groove sale that happened this month. I also went to a half price books. I've been spending a lot more time on Whatnot, so you'll see some stuff from Whatnot in there, and then just generally picking stuff up as well. So kicking things off first, we have from the Groove sale, I picked up 2001 A Space Odyssey. So this is actually a movie I've never seen before. I know it's a classic sci-fi adventure film, but it's one that I've never gotten around to seeing. And so they had it as part of the Groove. I think it was 2 for $22 sale. So I got this for $11. So I figured it was a pretty safe blind buy bet. So I went ahead and ordered it. Haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but once I do have the chance, it is in the collection. So now I'll be able to watch it and enjoy it. I've heard it's also an absolutely incredible 4K transfer, so I'm really looking forward to when I do have a chance to check it out, just having it in the collection and be able to watch the best version. Next, we have, this is one that I got on Whatnot. So as I mentioned in the past couple of videos or so, I've been on Whatnot a lot lately, and I got this from a seller for $3. And part of the reason I've been picking up some Disney movies, which you will see as a trend in this video, is for the longest time said I don't really feel the need, aside from my favorites, to collect too many Disney films, just because I have Disney Plus. Most of the stuff is streaming on there. Pretty much all the stuff I would be interested in is streaming on there, but just over the time, I feel like, as I picked up some of the things that were my personal favorites, I just felt like I wanted to do a little bit more than that. When I would look at the shelf and say, this is a representation of my love for movies and storytelling in this kind of a format, and have very little representation of some of my favorite movies. So I've kind of decided to change my ways a little bit as far as picking up Disney movies. So I have started collecting Disney films aside from just my personal favorites. Now I do love Beauty and the Beast, but it is one that is part of the Disney Renaissance that is very pivotal to my childhood and the movies I watched and enjoyed growing up. So I was looking for ways to pick these up in a very cheap way. So you'll see in this video, I got a lot of Disney movies. A decent bit of these pickups are Disney movies, and I got them for really good prices. So I was able to get, Beauty and the Beast for $3. And then I also got Coco on Blu-ray, and this one even came with a slipcover for $3 as well. Now, I did have to pay shipping for both of these, but it was like $4 for both of them, because once you order one item, if you buy another item from that same seller in that same show, you get really, really discounted shipping because they're going to ship them together. So I was able to get both of these for $3 each, with $3 in shipping as well. Coco is one of my favorite of the recent Pixar animated films over the past decade or so. So one that I've been wanting to add to my collection for a while, but took advantage of the fact that it was so cheap, and my kind of new found motivation to pick up more Disney movies, went ahead and grabbed it. Then, continuing the Disney trend, we have Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. So this is a 2-pack. I found this at a half-price books. My wife and I went up to Columbus for our anniversary, and one of my requests for the day was to stop by a half-price bookstore to look at their manga selection as well as their movie selection. And I did not anticipate finding such good deals there, because sometimes half-price books is hit or miss, but I really struck well this time. So I got both of these, and it came with the Blu-ray DVD for both and a digital code that was still redeemable for both films. So came with everything. This was used, but really good condition, and I did get it for, I think it was $11 or $12, so not bad. Ended up getting those for $5 each, Blu-ray, DVD, and a digital code, so that was definitely worth it in my opinion. Then I also got Lady and the Tramp. This is one that is another one of kind of it's definitely before the Disney Renaissance era, but definitely one that I enjoyed watching growing up. I got that one at Half Price Books as well. I think it was $5 or $6, so another one that I was really happy to add to the collection. It's one I haven't seen in a long time. I did watch the live action remake that came out, I think, a couple of years ago, but it kind of made me want to go back and watch the original as well. And then, as I've been saying, with this newfound excitement about collecting Disney movies, figured I'd go ahead and grab it to enjoy, maybe showing it to my son this summer. Then, another Disney one, we have Monsters University. You'll see on here a little Easter egg. This wasn't here. I just thought I'd feed into the meme that is Mike Wazowski being covered up on everything. This was probably my favorite pickup from Half Price Books that haul, because this movie was still sealed. It actually had a piece of wrapping paper, like Christmas wrapping paper, still taped to it. So somebody got this movie for Christmas, left it sealed, went ahead and traded it into Half Price Books. Obviously, as you can see here, it still came with a slipcover for me. I paid like $4.50 for that. I couldn't believe it. And it comes with like a bonus DVD disc as well, with like a Monsters University short. So like really neat collector's edition of the movie to be able to get brand new sealed still for $5. So really happy to add that one to the collection. I've been talking to people recently that I feel like Monsters University is probably the best like significant gapped sequel to another Pixar movie that just did so well. So I love Monsters University almost just as much as I like Monsters Inc. So really happy to have that one added to the collection, and to do so cheaply and still get a brand new copy. So besides that, we also have Surf's Up. This is one I just randomly out of nowhere of the past month was like, you know what movie I haven't seen in a long time, but I randomly just want to watch? Surf's Up. So I threw it on my Amazon wish list, not knowing when it was going to happen, but then was ordering something else that you'll see in just shortly from this haul. And I was like, well, let me just see if they have Surf's Up. And of course, Huber Music and Video always comes through for me. I've been ordering from them a lot online lately. Amazon had this for $10. I got this used through Huber Music and Video for $3. So a lot of really cheap pickups this month. Had a chance to watch it. My wife thought she had seen it, but she actually hadn't. So she really enjoyed it, and my son really liked it as well. I feel like this movie holds up really, really well. I always remember kind of the documentary style of this movie, even so many years later. And I feel like that aspect of the film just adds such a unique angle to it, and just makes it a little bit more memorable when it comes to the fourth wall breaking, some of like the behind the scenes interviews, little Easter eggs here and there. So just a really cool movie that I think holds up really well. The story isn't all that special and unique, but I think everything else about the movie holds up really well. The water animation sequences still look incredible, and this movie came out in 2011, so this movie's like 15 years old and the animation still looks fantastic. Next, the other half of the 2 for $22 sale that I got, along with 2001: A Space Odyssey, we have Twisters. Now, I've wanted to add this one to the collection for a while. Thought I was going to have to wait for Black Friday, but then Groove did their 2 for $22. Got this. It still came with a slipcover as well, which is awesome because I do really like the slipcover on this one. So one I haven't had a chance to revisit yet, but one that I really want to, and I'm happy to have both Twister and Twisters in the collection now. Next, this was the main reason I ordered from Huber Music and Video. This is Arcane Season 1. This is the 4K Steelbook. This is an absolutely incredible show. It's a Netflix original, and if you know anything about Netflix originals, which you probably do, they do not release on physical media all that often. So this one was a collaboration with Shout, so they did a collaboration for releasing Season 1. There's a Blu-ray Steelbook, a standard edition Blu-ray, and this 4K Steelbook, and I really wanted to get the Steelbook because I love the artwork on it. It's really nice. You got a tray inside to like keep all the discs on, so really nice as far as the artwork goes on it. They packed a lot as far as like the quality onto this one, so I'm really looking forward to next time when I revisit this show being able to watch it on the 4K format and not have to stream it on Netflix, because it's an absolutely gorgeously animated show, and the best part of it is I got a really good deal on it. So like I said, I got Surf's Up for $3. This is normally a $40 set, which honestly is fair for a 4K steelbook of an animated TV show. I just didn't want to pay that much because if you can pay less, why wouldn't you? So I've been waiting for a decent price drop on it. I've seen it at Amazon for $30 to $35, or at Walmart for $30 to $35. Just hadn't pulled the trigger on it yet, but then found it on the Huber Music and Video Store, where it always comes through for me, for $24. So I did have to pay shipping for it and Surf's Up, but $24 for 2 movies to be shipped, and came out to like 30 total. That was worth it for me. So grabbed that. And then this one just came in today, actually, from Mercari. So this is one that I've actually had in my collection for a while now. I picked it up secondhand at like a disc replay store, and it's become one of my favorite animated films. But the issue was the copy that I had was either defective or had some kind of scratch on it, and it always skipped at the same point in the movie that you basically had to skip that scene in order to watch the rest of the movie. It was unskippable. You had to go back to the menu and go back to the following scene, back up a little bit to almost where it skipped and froze. So it was a huge hassle anytime I wanted to watch it, and it's an incredible movie, so I was really bummed about it. So I went ahead and found this one on Mercari. It is out of print, so it's not a super expensive film to get, but it's a little more challenging. So normally it runs for $25 to $30. I found someone who listed it for $15, so I went ahead and grabbed that one. So as far as the movies go, a lot of really great pickups this month, a lot of good Disney stuff, some stuff I've been wanting for a long time. Like I said, did not plan on getting all of this awesome stuff for the collection, but really excited about it. And then besides the movies, I did get some new books for the collection as well, all on the manga and manhwa kind of line. So I got Vinland Saga, book 5 of the deluxe hardcover editions that I've been collecting. This one my parents got for me as a Father's Day present, so really excited about that one. I just started book 3 today, so I will be up to book 5 pretty soon because I go through those books pretty quick despite how big they are. Next, I've been reading through the Invincible comic book series. My brother loaned me his compendiums, so I finished 2 and told myself I was not allowed to order any more mangas until I finished compendium 2. So I finished compendium 2 yesterday, which I do want to add those to the collection at some point. Just haven't yet because they're kind of pricey, but I finished it and immediately went and ordered some new manga for the collection. So it's definitely one of my favorite new things to be picking up. First, I went ahead and grabbed Frieren Volume 8 for Beyond Journey's End. That's the next volume I need to read. And then I also got Volume 9. I figured, I go through these fairly quick. They're decent priced on Amazon. And I definitely want to get the whole set of this one. And I now only have 3 more volumes to get, and I'll be all caught up. So that kind of has me a little more motivated to pick up more and more of that series. And then I also got Solo Leveling Volume 3. This is one of my favorite shows from the past couple of years, and I've thoroughly enjoyed the book series as well. I think this one will take us right up to just about the end of season 1. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. It's been really fun going back through the story, through the comic as well. So lots of great stuff added to collection this month. Really exciting stuff that I'm really looking forward to diving into for the stuff that I haven't, and just the stuff that I have. Really great way to boost the collection, add some more of my personal passions and interests when it comes to like the Disney stuff and whatnot. So thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one.